Hey guys, this is Atticus the Death Metaler, and I want to talk more on this whole Aaron Hill case that's been going on. Now, we are all aware that this thing has been blowing out of proportion, and the positive thing, because everybody is taking action over what happened. And I find this very awesome, because what happened at that night, in my personal opinion, I considered it a hate crime. Now, many of you will be questioning me on what I'm talking about, but people who do this stuff to autistics, I consider it a hate crime. Because, in retrospect, a lot of people who have autism don't have the physical or mental capabilities of defending themselves or fighting back. In this case, perfect example right here. The fact that Aaron Hill couldn't defend himself. He was scared and frightened that Andrew Wheeler was beating him senseless. And what's really fucking disgusting is the fact that he was lured in. And autistics strive nothing more than to be accepted. That's really painful. That's really fucking disgusting. And of course, this isn't the only topic that I've been talking about. If you remembered, I talked about not too long ago that a father put a wire on his autistic son. You might have known the Stuart Chaffetz thing that has happened a couple of years ago, where his teachers, instead of helping him, harmed him. Then you can remember my famous video that I made over that woman who sent this anonymous neighbor who sent her neighbor a letter to go and euthanize her autistic son. And of course, not too long ago, I made a video on two teenage girls who physically and sexually abused an autistic boy and forced him to walk out in a pond. And last but not least, there was a case where I was very pissed off over the fact that there was this Christian group who was telling their followers that bleach enemas can cure people with autism. I consider all those hate crimes towards autistics, because they know autistic people, not how mild the case or severe the case, most of them can't fight back. Thankfully, I can fight back. And I want to bring up a little something that happened to me a long time ago, and I mentioned this in one of my bullying videos. I was at a boys' club at the YMCA, and my mom thought it would be a good idea to get me more socialized with more kids, because a lot of parents want their kids to socialize. That's the number one priority, is to make sure those people have connections, they have friends. But the kids that were in this boys' club, I had one friend that I knew who was in there. The other kids, they saw what my condition was, and they decided to have a little bit of fun with me. And the fun, when I mean by a little bit of fun, they jumped on me and not once but twice gave me a swirly. And the most disgusting thing about it is the counselor that was in charge of this whole club didn't do jack shit about that. Didn't do anything. My dad found out about what happened. He did not hesitate in calling all the parents and in making sure that counselor was responsible for what happened, along with those kids. I thank my dad for that. And I want to talk about, I want to make this video in a message to Aaron Hill himself. And if Aaron Hill, if you're watching this, then you better hear what I'm going to say. I know exactly how you're feeling. It sucks. I know that that video that was posted all over the internet is making you feel very devastated. I know. It sucks. It really does suck. I can feel your pain. I've been bullied so many times that I almost said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to plan on my suicide. I actually methodically planned on killing myself on Christmas break in my sophomore year in high school, due to the fact that I was bullied a lot, and the fact that I had pervasive development disorder, and that this shit was ruining my life. And I understand your pain. But you have to realize that you have a lot of people who care about you. You have a sister that's fighting for you. You have a lot of people like me helping you. You have to be very thankful that people like me are standing up for you. So, you're not alone. We're there for you, man. I don't know you, you don't know me, but I know that people like me give a fuck about you. And we're not going to stop until everybody who was in that incident gets justice. So, thinking about you, man. Everybody's thinking about you. We care about you. We give a fuck about you. You did not deserve that at all. You did not deserve that beating. Because in the long run, Andrew Wheeler is the weak one. You're the strong one. So, take care, man. This is Atticus the Death Metaler. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day, Aaron Hill.